Uruguay, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. The Estadio José Alvalade in Lisbon, a really impressive arena, named, of course, in honour of the founder of its occupants, Sporting Lisbon. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Diego Godin, a strong, powerful centre-back who makes great use of his physical gifts. He's very strong in the air, but he also excels at reading the game and stepping in to make those crucial interceptions. More than anything, though, I think he's going to give this team a mental boost, because everyone else knows that he's prepared to put his body on the line over and over.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Referee's given a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Bentancur. And it's Luis Suarez. Cavani looks to clip it forward. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Torreira plays it out to the wing. Gets it into the... goes for goal! You score! And Uruguay take the lead! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Forward it goes. Room for... and the finish! He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where. He didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Uruguay get themselves a two-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Caceres played in with accuracy. Drives it towards the front. That's been drilled forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Uruguay are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Uruguay go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jimenez cuts it out. Godin. Bentancur. Laxalt. Laxalt plays it towards the front. Has a pop! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well, that's where he wants it. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Godin drives it forward. He's off on Luis Suarez! And he just whacks it away. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Godin.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Godin goes upfield. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Uruguay just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Laxalt proves too strong there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. A real chance to break. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Cavani. Caceres. Played into space out wide. And that's that. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day and a platform on which to build. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.